Hi, welcome to my space. I'm Shaira, and this is a life update of coming back from social media. If you're new here, I'm Shaira, a mom of two, a wife, and a social media manager for almost 4 years now. I've been doing this before pandemic happened, and up until now, I'm still doing it. We moved out from our parents' home. I got pregnant. We did a lot of adjustments with our new home, and a lot of changes had happened for the past few years. Wasn't able to update you guys, and I think you deserve to hear this. I know for sure, as a social media manager, I have to be honest, I was struggling in the past few years that I was offline in my career, not because of the dilemma of pushing forward at the same time navigating life. And finally, I am able to come back and overcome the fear of feeling not good enough, feeling of creating fears that did exist, and finding ways to overcome that and come back stronger here on social media. And I hope this sudden change, sudden update that I do here on my social media will be an inspiration for those who are just starting as a social media manager, navigating their career, navigating their relationship, and navigating their life in general. Let this channel be an inspiration to you of what you would love to pursue in your life. At the same time, let this channel be a place for you to learn about social media management, social media manager, and freelancing in general. Welcome to my space, and thank you so much for joining me in this journey and coming back and visiting in this channel. It really means a lot to me. And this vlog right now is a video that I recorded last September 2023. I would say this video was the time that I was in my 3-month postpartum with my baby, and things has changed. We purchased a lot of things that we need for work, for home, and I think it's time for me to come back, and it's time for me to overcome my fear of being on social media, showing up on social media. I know it's ironic to hear as from someone who's always on social media, who's managing social media content for brands, but the truth is I struggled for this one, for showing up for my own social media platforms. But here I am creating content one step at a time. And join me in this journey, and I'm rooting for you to do this as well. If you're a freelancer, if you're an aspiring social media manager who wants to show up on social media, this is a sign for you to show up for yourself and for the career that you wanted to pursue. I'd love to share the 3 lessons that I've learned from being offline for a few years. Number 1 is detachment from your result on social media. as a social media manager, metrics do matter to us in terms of reporting to the brands that we're working with. But as someone who creates my own content, I also put a lot of pressure from the content that I put out there, from the numbers that I get, from the views, from the likes, from the engagement, and such thing like that. And it ended up being a frustration for me as a personal brand, as a creator myself. Instead, I decided to make a different approach for myself that is attainable, that is realistic, and doable for my end, especially that I'm already working full-time as a social media manager. Set a attainable output, not an attainable goal, because sometimes I can't control the results from the output that I make, but I can control the output that I make, and then let's see the results. If I get the results that in my mind that I set for myself, then that's good. If I'm not being able to see the results that I'm expecting to, like say for example, the sales, the metrics, and all of that, that's on me. No longer attaching myself from the results. Instead, to do the things that I have control and let go of the external control, and I can control the output that I put out there, and that's it. In terms of work performance, it does matter. In terms of work performance, in terms of ad performance, in terms of video performance, there are things that I still need to consider in terms of work related social media work. But for me as a creator, as a personal brand, I didn't attach so much myself to that. So that's the difference there. Lesson number 2, sustainability. When it comes to being on social media, it's important to acknowledge your cadence. It's important to acknowledge your resources. It's important to acknowledge your time. Because if you don't understand your time, your resources, and your cadence and availability, then you will wreck yourself. My experience when I started being a social media manager is that I'm always posting content, I'm always active, I'm always providing free videos. That leads to burnout, exhaustion, and I end up losing myself in the process instead of providing help, extending help, giving support to those people who are looking help in starting as a social media manager and freelancing. I end up breaking myself and I lost myself in the process. So that's why sustainability has been one of the things that I have considered when I will be getting back on creating content. So that's why I'm here right now, and I'm producing content that is doable for me, realistic for me, and sustainable for me. Because I'm not here for any competition, but I am here to compete for myself, and I am here for long term. So I wanted to set sustainable goals, attainable goals for myself, and that's on me. And if you're someone who's starting your career in freelancing or pursuing social media, you need to acknowledge that there's a lot of factors that you need to consider. Not just creating content on social media, there's a lot of back end work that you need to do, developing your skills, networking with people, talking to clients, talking to potential clients, building your team, all of that. There's a lot of nuances that you can't see or not visible on social media or the content that you create. So that's why approach your process, approach your personal brand in a sustainable way that is doable for you, because I know for sure that you are here for long term as well. Lesson number 3: have fun and spend time with family. On my first few years of starting in freelancing, I was not actually having fun because at the time I was also in a survival mode. So I need to survive, I need to move fast. So in the process, it's not doable for me to have fun. But in the long run, as I built my skills, as I built my portfolio, as I built myself, not only in the career that I pursue, but also in my personal life, I was able to include fun in the process. And it helped me mentally to be able to have fun, to slow down, to spend time with family, and to enjoy life. Even in the simplest things, even in every little detail in your life, even in the mundane task of your daily life, you can definitely enjoy life. And before, I used to listen to those gurus that every single second, minute, and hour count. So do not waste your time. Always focus on your goals. Achieve that, achieve this. But I didn't realize that it was not sustainable for me. It was not realistic to me. And I was listening to them, but I was not considering to what I really desire and what is my goal and what is the outcome that I'm aiming for. But again, I learned a lot from them, and I'm very, very grateful for them because it allowed me to see and reflect in the lessons that I'm sharing today. So if you allow yourself, even on Saturdays and Sundays, spend time with family, even at the end of the day of your weekdays work, give time to your partner, give time to your kids, spend time with them, enjoy your time with them, give time to your parents. That is, again, doable for you, because I know for sure, as someone who's already married, I can't spend so much time anymore to my parents because I live in different place and my work schedule right now is loaded compared before, and our priorities is different right now. So that's why always consider to give time to your loved ones that is doable for you, because even though you wanted to give time to others, give love to others, first give love to yourself. Give love to yourself in any simple way, in any action, any simple small action that you do on a daily basis. Give love for yourself, then you can give love to others. Because if you give so much love to others as well, you will exhaust yourself, you will hate yourself, you will bear grudge to your members or family or loved ones that you gave love because you expect them to return the love that you give them. But if you come from a place that you already first love yourself and give love to others and did not expect anything from them, then you are in a place where you are in peace, you are in a place that you are secure, and you are in a place of who you are and who you desire. So have fun, love yourself, spend time with family, and give something that you can give. Share what you can share. And those are the lessons that I wanted to impart to you in this vlog update of how my life has been and what are the main lessons that I've learned from being offline in social media and also coming back and showing up and overcoming my fear of showing up again. I hope let this be a sign for you to come back and show up here in social media.